Hey everyone. So here's our second video. And this video is about a project that you're getting assigned. You have 2 class periods to work on this project, so you can start it today, but for my A-Day kids, it is not due until, to pull my calendar out, it will not be due until Tuesday the 7th, and B-Day, your project's due Tuesday the 8th. So this is your work for class today, as well as our next class as well. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to explain this project. Hopefully it makes sense. If you have any questions, please reach out. I know it's hard to assign a project over the internet, and it's hard to make my directions really clear. So please email, we can video chat, we can IM, whatever you need, but please reach out if you have questions. Okay, so this is the Resurrection Photo Project, and it is to kind of wrap up our reading of the resurrection and of the resurrection appearances. So you're going to be randomly assigned one of the resurrection or resurrection appearance stories. So, and I realize I have typos here. This should be 1 through 19. And this should be corrected when you get it. Yeah. Oh, no, I did. Sorry, guys. I'll fix them later. So when you see it, it'll be right for you. But I just think they're right. I'm just going to double check later. So you're going to be assigned one of these stories. I will have the list on Google Classroom for you. And your job is to creatively retell the story using only still images and text. So not a video, okay, not a comic book or anything like that, but you're going to retell the story. And you're going to use either like white paper, if that's what you've got at home, and a marker, or if you do have little whiteboards, you could use those. This is a project we normally would do in class, and I let you use my little mini whiteboards, and you work in groups. Obviously, that's not possible here. So I'm going to show you kind of what I'm talking about here in a second, and you can do the best you can from your home to make it happen. Okay. So this project came from this series of pictures I found years and years ago when I was student teaching. And you can tell how old it is because these come from somebody's digital camera. So back in the day, you know, if you lost your digital camera, it was lost. There was no calling somebody from it to figure out who it belonged to. So sometimes what people would do is they would take a picture of like their address or their phone number or something. So that way if somebody found their camera and they clicked through the photos, they could find your phone number and call you. So this guy, Andrew McDonald, kind of took it to a whole new level and is telling a story through his pictures. So we're gonna look at the story together. He says, "Hello, you must have found my camera. Thank you, unless you stole it, but I'll assume you just found it. I probably left it somewhere really dumb, like on a train, or at the post office, or in my dog. Well, probably not in my dog. I don't even have a dog. Anyway, thanks for finding it. We have such a good time together, my camera and I. One time we took a photo of me in the bath. Sorry, I don't know why I showed you that. Anyways, can you email me so I can get my camera back? It will be I will be relieved to have it back, and will probably hug you out of gratefulness, unless you have personal space issues or you are remembering my bath photo. In which case, I will nod graciously at you from a respectable distance. Okay, go email me now, and I will go and wait by my computer for your email." So it's kind of a funny little story. It's a silly way to tell a story using only still images and text. So that's what you're going to do. And I'm going to let you do this 2 ways because I know it's going to be a little difficult. You can either just take pictures of yourself, like I said, using white paper and markers or a whiteboard if you have something like that, and maybe even include your family members if they're willing to participate. And you're going to hold up the paper as your text, okay? And you can't really see all of me, but on your camera, like your phone camera, you'll be able to. Or you can draw. because I know it might be a little hard for some of you to take pictures at home. So you can draw the story like as if they were pictures and have the characters holding up, you know, holding up little signs or something, so you can draw them and then just write the text in the drawing itself. I don't have an example of that because I've never done that before, but if you have questions, let me know. And please color your pictures. So everything, after you do everything, it's going to be uploaded into a Google slide, and you're going to put one picture on each slide and kind of make it where you can click through it. And you can click through it and look at it like a story almost, okay? So you need a title slide with your name on it and which story you're doing, so you can write just John 21 through 18. You can just write the story on there. You need at least 10 pictures or drawings. That's the minimum, but you can do more if you want to. And then, like I said, each photo or drawing need to be on a separate slide so we can look through them. And then please make sure, you know, if you're drawing, this isn't as big of a concern, but if you're taking the pictures, please make sure the paper is legible. So that means probably big letters, you need it kind of close to the camera, but make sure we can read it on that Google slide, we can read the image. This is gonna go in as a project grade. So bigger percentage for our grade. It's gonna help some of you guys out, especially if you didn't do so well last test. This is gonna help you out. So you're gonna be graded on how well you tell the story, and do you tell the whole story that's been assigned to you? Is it on Google Slides and uploaded to Classroom? Do you have enough pictures or drawings? How creative you are and how accurate you are. So you can be a little funny. You can dress up if you want. Normally, again, I'd let you use the props I have at school, but you can kind of dress up the way that your home might let you. But you can be a little silly and a little funny as long as you're telling the story accurately. Okay, here's an example for you that I have. Start at the top. I think one of the pictures might not load. We'll see how it goes. I'll shrink me down a little. So this is one from last year. You can see, you know, how it's titled, and just your name will be on there, of course. So there's the first picture. It says, the next morning, do not be afraid. There's the tomb. And there's the barrow cloth that they can't find, and there's spices. Where's Jesus? And go tell the disciples, and they're going. He has risen. Go to Galilee, and there's Jesus. Okay. So they didn't use as many boards as you may want to. It is up to you how many, you know, you don't have to have text on everyone, but it's up to you for how many you want to share. So hopefully this makes sense. If you have questions, please let me know. I'll try to clarify things the best I can. But you're going to have an assigned story. You're going to retell the story using only still pictures and text. And you need to tell the complete story. Okay? So I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.